Investigating hostile intentions.
You could sell everything here and still not have enough to buy a can of worst. Almost feel bad for him.
Consider...
Aggressors in range.
Morphificator at ready status. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander.
Got my time!
You could sell everything here and still not have enough to buy a can of worst. Almost feel bad for him.
Scoping out a hostile.
Tramicular. Always fun to say, isn't it? Tramicular.
see if they got the time.
Amplificator is charged.
No more hiding. Just give me the time.
I can almost see my old barracks from here.
Maybe some Drina time. Aetherwave cereals are all talk and no action anymore. Not giving up.
Oh, damn it. Pissed in my pants.
My. Monumentally impractical. And garishly tacky.
This window. Don't like it. These strangers
Threat detected.
should rip them out. Shatter them.
Mobilizing. I'm back and scared.
Who would make a bomb with a Zeranium payload? That's madness! Do you know the value of Zeranium on the open market? This is quite the whodunit.
This window. Don't like it. These strangers should rip them out. Shatter them. Transfer them with ourselves.
Yes. Yes! Grab an order glass scrawler next outing. They'll display us in the standing before we cut them up.
Aggressors in range.
Fortificator is charged.
Got twitchy feet!
Vitals are in the red, Commander. I'm back and scared.
Make it strike!
A fix on their weaknesses.
All charged up.
Extensive damage, Commander. Not entirely surprised I had to abandon my cover identity earlier. Knew there was a risk if I took action, but when the attack on the outpost opportunity occurred, I had no choice. I do so hope you'll forgive my thoroughly convincing deception, dear. I'm not so sure Proctor's Svoboda was capable of crashing cargo pods into additional Antes installations. Still glad I stopped it. Fair enough. Suppose you have your reasons.
Ah, Commander. Caught me cogitating. I was just thinking about making some tweaks to Val. Hoping it'll help. You know your automechs. All of the above, more or less. Val's old in automech years, so she requires a lot of routine maintenance to prevent her hardware and systems from deteriorating further. Yep, gotta fill the hours with something, right? Most times I find working on Val relaxing, actually. Meditative. It's nice being able to identify a problem and just fix it. That's it exactly. Everything else turns into kind of a low static hum. Easier to ignore. Val saved my life after Horizon Point, and she's been saving my life every day since. Partly, I'm just glad to return the favor, even if I am just putting off the inevitable. Anyway, I've taken up enough of your time yammering, but thanks for stopping by. Marisol settling nicely? Well, I assume so. I'm actually a little scared to ask. She's like a character from the Zane and Buddy serials come to life. I mean, the end point? Tell me that don't just scream lead ne'er-do-well in a suspenseful two-parter. Maybe don't tell her I said that, though.
Don't like it. These strangers. Should rip them out, shatter them, transfer them with ourselves.
Yes, yes! Grab an order glass scrawler next outing. They'll display us in the standing before we cut them up.
Talking to myself now, huh? Must have cobwebs in the attic.
These things take time, Commander. Hit the broad side of a front. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Got their bones. Get a train attack.
Go-getting again.
Moving on up. Enough out of you.
Back in business.
Making strong.
Don't take a much marginal, Commander. Help me end this fight on my feet.
Window. Don't like it. These strangers. Should rip them out, shatter them.
Come soon, but I'm not ready. You lot couldn't hit the broad side. Hey, got a distraction for you. Look at a few quick flow, Commander. Looks like the mansion's back up for grabs. Here's to the next residence being above felony.
There's a strange sort of humor in the onset of the first war in Arcadia's history, within a few days of my being assigned here. As far from protectorate society as possible, Golden Ridge suffers under an invading force, and moreover, it appears that our Order colleagues have betrayed us. At first, I lamented my isolation, but I realized I was where I needed to be of service. The scores of abandoned subjects need a leader. I have enlisted the staff at these estates to help accept.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Fang-TheScholar is the first among equals of the Laureate.
So you did come. Good. I'm not partial to working with those given to second thoughts. It seems we arrive on a desolate scene. I don't know what transpired, but whatever it was killed the refugees to a person. As an Arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, you'd best steel yourself. I hope your words are true, for carnage is a more than apt descriptor today. I've some theories on the refugees' killers, but I remain unsatisfied. Although I am not required to do so as an Arbiter, I would care to acquire proof. We operate under the Sovereign's indefatigable will, thus we do not need proof. But my training was somewhat unique in that it emphasized the value of thorough investigation. Let us comb the remnants of this charnel house. Size are all right. These people could have been saved if they simply hadn't deviated from the paradigm. cannot help but feel a pang for these people, cut down without a hope of defense. We must uncover what transpired here. Inform me. I doubt it factored in their inadequacy in the face of a superior force, assuming there was a superior force. The distinct lack of automechanical corpses around us supports your point. It seems the defenders did not defend. Did you have anything else? You're certain you've combed the place to your liking? Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people? Although I'm no ballistics expert, the death wounds on the corpses appear to match those inflicted by an automech. Have any theories about the automechs that did this? My thoughts exactly. How do you believe they were compromised? I may have a strong theory, but I do not have a definitive answer. Indulge me. How do you think the mechanicals were corrupted? It's too convenient. I submit that the refugees predominantly used the local shortwave tower to control their automechs. The saboteur commandeered it and sent out an override. The only remaining puzzle piece is why. Why go through all this trouble to eliminate a handful of isolated refugees? Yes, that relay tower in the rear of the camp was clearly not built by the refugees, but stolen from the Protectorate, which likely means that they were Protectorate as well. The refugees must have used it to listen in on Protectorate communications, then sold what they learned to Sub Rosa. After the Vox Relay's recent destruction, High Command would have ordered a security sweep of all communication systems. This outpost's relay would have returned a signal. Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. Hence the destruction we bear witness to. I admire your enthusiasm, but these refugees were traitors to the Protectorate, though I still believe there was a solution here beyond complete annihilation. Now with that finished, hold. Some things approach. Be ready. I suspect someone has disapproved of our inquiry.
Look alive, Commander.
Return, bent on eliminating any stragglers. To arms!
Ready to take the heat off, Commander. Just stay with it. We're here. We hold the head. Come at it.
Pick me up for you.
That was a hardy engagement. You held your own admirably. These automechs will never be used to perpetrate such heinous acts again. I believe we're at the end of our investigation. The prospect of sharing our findings with the broker isn't terribly appealing, but we've little choice. I will locate my wretched Sub Rosa transport and return to Free Market Station. Pleasure fighting beside you. Be sure you return to Free Market Station to debrief with me. Despite our work here, I somehow doubt the broker would grant an audience to me alone.
Yeah.
Somebody there?
My aftermarket parts are
Medical pack.
Let's wrap this.
Thank you. Sight unseen. Someone call for a medic. Let's get you healed. Yeah.
You've got company, Commander.
Vitals looking a mite marginal, Commander.
Let me know when you need a distraction. I'm the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you. Hold a hide.
Happy to help. Discreetly. Out of sight and on the way. Someone call for a medic.
Reloading so I can unload. Need a better spot.
Error. Greetings. This unit is unable to fulfill its programming. Are you able to assist this unit in its assigned duties? This unit is unable to execute its programming due to tampering. Navigational and other systems have been compromised. This unit is now being used as a target, which is not among its designated functions. This unit must return to Matriarch's mercy to dispense medical care in order to fulfill its programming. This unit is not programmed to respond to order prognostication. It is not a medical specialist. It is a specialized tool of medicine. Searching for last known location of charging pad. Success. 1 entry found. Processing optimal path toward Matriarch's mercy. Return sequence will be initiated once path is determined. Clarification of purpose confirmed. This unit will arrive at its destination with 0.02% higher efficiency. Thank you, qualified engineer.
Unknown personnel approaching. They don't appear to be hostile.
halt. What is your destination? Leaving with that heading will bring you in direct contact with the forces of Auntie's choice. I hope you aren't being transferred here, unless you enjoy the fine art of inventorying the entirety of this supply depot.
I've repaired this area to the best of my ability. The other tasks are far more bothersome. Perhaps I should just start again. Surely I can.
Move on, freelancer. I've been tasked with only treating enlisted personnel. I've had a conversation with our assigned seer about your repeat.
That Manosaur was at least 4 meters tall. Nah, probably closer to 6.
Move on, freelancer.
Probably the
I've been
biggest
tasked with
dinosaur
only
there
treating
ever was.
enlisted personnel.
Wait. The odds of your survival are directly inversely proportionate to your distance from this emplacement. I hope you aren't being transferred here, unless you enjoy the fine art of inventorying the entirety of this supply depot.
This situation is untenable. We are prepared to fight mantisaurs, or deal with this magnitude of enemy incursion should they attack again. Architect, guide us.
If you're here to help, then you should be aware that we've all been placed on standby after that last attack.
Careful wandering. Impressive. Their personalized order prediction must have been quite favorable to inspire such confidence. This situation is untenable. We are prepared to fight mantisaurs, or deal with this magnitude of enemy incursion should they attack again. Architect, guide us.
That Manosaur was at least 4 meters tall. Nah, probably closer to 6. Probably the biggest Manosaur there ever was.
Repaired this area to the best of my ability. The other tasks are far more bothersome. Perhaps I should just start again. Surely I can prepare better.
I hope you aren't being transferred here, unless you enjoy the fine art of inventorying the entirety of this supply depot.
If you're here to help, then you should be aware that we've all been placed on standby after that last attack.
Halt! Access to that area of this trench line has been restricted to authorized personnel only. It isn't safe, given the rift activity.
Friendly approaching from the north. Hold fire. Friendly approaching from the north. Hold fire.
Everyone is on edge since that last attack. Honestly, the quiet has made reading far more enjoyable and increased.
Now that is what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipes.
I do not believe you have clearance to be here.
You're gonna have to hold it in, friend. Privy's out of order. Never fear. I'll get that clog moving soon enough. They don't call me the pipe doctor for nothing. You mean you want the pipe doctor to practice real medicine? On real people? Why, this is the greatest day of my life. The human gut is the most compact and efficient sewer system ever. A plumber's dream. My dream. But don't get me wrong, it would be an honor. I'm just not sure that I'm ready for that kind of challenge. Maybe you're right. The day an auto-mech unclogs a toilet unsupervised is the day I hang up my spurs. Very well. Sometimes it takes a plumber to do a doctor's job. If Matriarch's Mercy cries out in need, then the pipe doctor will answer. See you there, friend.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Wish. The invaders, water defecting. There's no place back then.
By calculating the position since the schism, the Protectorate have rewritten history to exclude our teachings.
What happened to this place? Where do we go now? Another refugee? Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another colony?
I predict with an 8.23 margin of error.
Stranger?
My noggin sure is... Ow!
Look, I'm not with Auntie anymore. We all had reasons to leave.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of those drones from Auntie's Choice.
Can't say I'm fine. Look, I'm not with Auntie anymore. We all had reasons to leave.
Really?
You ever cough so hard your ankles hurt? I'll try not to sneeze on you, but no promises.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders, the order defecting,
keep your
there's
behavior
no putting this rat back into the camp.
Cloister is looking pretty good right about now.
This land, order of life, Arcadia is doomed. Plain and
Thus,
simple.
if you have queries, I have figures. Then back to it I shall get.
I still don't get it, Piotr. Rummy.
How do you feel, darling? How do you feel, darling?
Like a Gorvid's got its hands around my lungs and keeps squeezing.
We're going to get your medicine. Don't worry.
I'm not sure how you can always be so...
How do you do, stranger? Always nice to see a friendly face around Matriarch's mercy. Though it's a pity I can't lend more aid to our downtrodden